Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 845 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Bitfarms, DigiHost, and Cathedra have all posted updates for the month of May. But just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so Bitfarms Limited, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker BITF, has posted its Bitcoin production and mining operations update for May 2022. Highlights include the mining of 431 new Bitcoins, 3.4 exahash per second online, and 6,075 Bitcoins in custody as of May 31st. Emiliano Gronsky, the company's CEO, said, quote, "During May, daily average production increased to 13.9 Bitcoins per day. This is up 3% from 13.5 Bitcoins per day in April. We completed the build-out of the Ledger facility with 7,400 miners generating approximately 740 petahash per second. Ledger is now our single largest site with a production level nearly equivalent to Bitfarms' entire hash rate at the end of Q2 2020. The second phase of construction at The Bunker is continuing and is expected to increase the site's capacity to 30 megawatts when completed. With miner deliveries on schedule, we expect to have another solid month of growth as we build out our operational hash rate to our next goal of 4 exahash per second by the end of Q2. End quote. DigiHost Technology Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker DGHI, has shared an operations update and its unaudited Bitcoin production results for the month ended May 31st. Highlights include the mining of 70.47 Bitcoins for total holdings of 637.66 Bitcoins by the month's end, and total Ethereum holdings of 1,000.89 Ether by the month's end. Cathedra Bitcoin Inc., which trades on the TSXV as CBIT, has posted an update on its Bitcoin mining operations. According to the press release, the company recently installed 323 machines from its first order of Bitmain Antminer S19J Pros at its Washington site. A further 195 S19J Pros were also sent to the company's New Hampshire manufacturing facility, where they are being used to test the first of the company's completed rovers. These are mobile modular data centers designed and manufactured in-house. Drew Armstrong, Cathedra's president and COO, said, quote, "We are tremendously excited about the potential of our rovers. By electing to host these S19J Pros at third-party data centers, we are able to take a responsible, incremental approach to scaling that will allow us to master our manufacturing and field operations rather than rushing into deployments." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.